Hey there, I'm Infuso, mediocre third-rate YouTuber. And before I found let's be nice and call it success here on YouTube, I saw a plethora of failures. Let's just say that my own original content was, less than stellar. Believe it or not, there was actually a point in time where I had my own extended universe. And it consisted of episodic series, one-off videos, and just other things of that nature. And I thought that the next big step for this universe would be for us to make a movie. Boy, how fucking stupid I was. I don't know what in me possesses, I don't know what possesses me to say, hey, I should show this to my audience. I've built up an audience in the last couple of years and I've gotten past this, but yeah, let me rehash this and let me show them how awful I once was.
Welcome!
Woo. Is this everybody?
Yeah, over here.
For this viewing.
Comes in with the jacket.
Unfortunately, I have like 2 or 3 viewings of this.
That's right. I forget that you. Yo, I actually watched this recently.
Did you really?
How?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh no. Let's see it.
Alright, like I said, just don't mention.
You just did it.
What the hell?
You just did it. What the fuck?
What are we gonna talk about? Wait, we're cutting this, right?
Alright, so today here with me I have Franiel over here whose camera will just not work for some reason.
Oh, it works. It just doesn't connect.
It doesn't work on Discord. He was there throughout the process of all of this, so it's good to have him here. He was in a couple scenes, but he was like behind the camera most of the time. We also have Reyes, who 85. I would even say probably 90% of the time. But we have Reyes, who was in a couple of scenes as well. Basically, mostly doing background shit, so it's not like he has a character, but he was around for it. We have Franklin over here, who played herself basically in the movie. But also, we used her house for a good chunk of it. And I want to apologize to your parents for that.
Frankie.
Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you.
Tony has not been in the movie, but just likes to torture himself, so he's here. And unexpectedly, inviting himself into the fold is Black Friend Alan, who was also a big part of this movie.
Well, I guess I didn't get the invite, so I just waltzed myself in. You piece of shit.
I didn't get the invite, so I showed up anyway.
So you did a watch party. You didn't think to call me.
Well, not every watch party is about you, Alan.
But like, we should start soon. But
Yeah.
we all have an IMBD credit. It is
No,
like
I
coworkers.
don't.
I don't. I do, and I feel some type of way. It just went up.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't.
Yeah,
Bro, it just popped up. I feel some type of way. Why are you not over here?
Because I'm over here.
Because he's that voice.
He's shy. He's shy.
Well, no,
He doesn't want facial reaction.
So it's ironic that the thing that's said at the end of the movie is really kind of relevant here. When Vinny says,
Life is strange.
I think that pretty much applies to this situation. I hadn't seen the movie in years. Not that it's a bad film, because I don't think it is. I think it's very original in its content and characters.
You know what? I gotta say, Ben, I haven't cried going to sleep yet. So
Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah. This might cause some PTSD right now.
This might be it.
You didn't even press play.
Oh jeez.
All right.
What's the safe word?
Jumanji.
No.
Okay.
Oh
my god.
Oh, you were a twig.
Yeah.
Yo, you were
Now I'm an 8-ball.
You did it. fucking god.
This
I look
is.
like a very different person back
When did we film this? In 2015?
2014,
Yeah.
2015.
No.
Was it 2016?
Well, we released it in 2006.
No, but it was early
Oh,
2016.
yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it was
So
January 2016.
so
So we
five-
made this in 2015.
So this is 5 years old. 5
Holy
years ago.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was a
And
baby.
you know what? I
there
took
you are.
Scenes where, like, I
There I
give a
am,
fuck
Gary. There I
Yay!
am. Wow, look, you got baby face a little bit.
Yeah.
of us that
Jess, are you
changed
wearing the
drastically.
same shit?
Cold.
that you're
Yeah, she
wearing?
really
Oh,
is.
God. I just wear all black all the time.
No.
Didn't we use a couple of your songs in it, too?
Yeah, but like that's another
sued
big
you?
part of the movie. Yeah, I'm about to sue him. He got
He sued
7
you.
million
He sued
views, bro.
You gotta credit him though. You gotta say check out John.
No, but
No,
like
no, he wants
there's
me to take his name off.
no, there's so many things in this like.
See that nice tan gentleman over there who kind of looks like he could pass for the illegitimate son of Aladdin? I'm sure that he would just love to help you.
Oh.
It looks like Aladdin.
Sorry.
It's not
I thought you were.
Listen,
Wait, can you
It's
say
true.
I can show you the world?
I will never say
Work.
that.
Is that attitude I'm sensing?
No, that's just my boyish charm.
Well, I got my eye.
He's pretty ballsy to say all that on his first date to his boss.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I get it. We're supposed to root for him. It was like, damn.
It almost makes you kind of want to know, like, well, who would that guy be if he didn't have that ego, you know? But then again, that ego kind of makes, you know, him be that douchebag, which is why it's kind of funny because he's kind of oblivious, you know.
The plot was almost non-existent, as they usually are in comedies. The plot really is just a light suggestion in order to set up a bunch of stupid jokes.
Yeah, you know what it is? If we didn't watch Isle of Shaolin, like, to me, like, I love V and everything like that. To me, I didn't know what the plot. Was it just a day by day?
I haven't.
And I really always wanted to make a workplace comedy, based on some of my own experiences and some of the experiences of my friends. We all had stories. Like, take this scene for example, where my friend Sajid is screwing with customers using a fake Indian accent, only to jump back into his normal accent.
But my friends, they tell me I do a very good American accent, you know. Would you like to hear?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, see, I just change my voice up and then I start talking like this, and it's pretty, it's pretty amazing.
He did that shit all the time.
Like, wow. I like this scene. This scene is funny.
Yeah, sure. How thick was that accent?
Wait, hold on.
right there.
Pause this, though, so you can do it. Well, now I do. You know this? Before I used to do a really good Indian accent. Now I just do my dad. Take it how you want it.
Go ahead and try.
Take that line how you want it. Right?
No, I want to hear it.
But I'd be like, you're looking to buy a book, right? So listen, here we have fiction now. So if you want to read fiction, we have fiction. If you want to read fiction, it actually used to be thicker than that. It used to be really heavy set.
But it does just, I've met your dad. That is how
And
your
that is how
dad
my dad-
sounds.
So Vinny, this is Sajid's dad.
Now I know what you're probably thinking. A workplace comedy? V, this is clearly a Clerks ripoff. Well, that's where you're wrong, because your boy here had only seen Clerks 2 at this point in life. I know, hate me in the comments. And it wasn't until about 3 years after I made Coworkers that I actually sat down and saw the original. As a matter of fact, the only reason that I got into Kevin Smith movies is because so many people constantly compared my work to his.
The whole film has a very View Askew vibe to it. I'm a very big fan of Kevin Smith. His earlier work really inspired me to make a lot with very little. And you could see that here. Also in the writing.
And I'm also talking about my creative projects outside of Coworkers, which in hindsight just really seems like a slap in the face to Silent Bob. I don't know, maybe they were talking about Cop Out and Tusk, I'm not sure. Now initially, I intended to make this movie centered around Sajid, who previously appeared on my series as a character named Ethan. Because you know, if you're not gonna whitewash your cast, you might as well whitewash their names. Except Sajid, though naturally charismatic and gifted with ridiculous comedic timing, never really wanted to be a part of any of my projects. And he just did so because, you know, either he was a good friend or he took pity on me. Maybe both, I don't know. Luckily here he put his foot down and gave me some bullshit line about him being really, really busy. And while he was able to appear in the movie, he told me that he wasn't able to appear as the lead in the movie. And he also only did the movie if I would write him out of the universe's lore, which of course led to me having to change the script. Which would be the first time of many times that I had to do that.
I read like maybe the first draft of the script when you first had it and stuff. I remember we were over here. I read through that first thing, loved it.
So instead of looking for someone new with talent, I decided, fuck it, I guess I'll just be the lead. Which now made me the writer, director, editor, at times cameraman, and leading actor. Oh yeah, this is one of those. You just know when you get that combination that you're in for something good. And by good, I mean fucking terrible. In addition to our original returning cast, and mostly everyone else either in a supporting one or more accurately a cameo here and there, I, for the first time on a project, actually auditioned people. And I wound up casting mostly local comedians.
So you guys remember like how like your casting quote unquote processes went? Some of you actually had them, some of you guys didn't.
I
You
think
didn't cast me.
No, I don't remember.
I was
like,
like,
yo,
forced me to
you
be. Yeah, you said get in my movie.
You did us pulled a slavery.
You said, hey.
You said you're gonna act, boy.
Said, hey, yeah. So, John, like you busy you busy such and such? Like, yeah, come over, hang out. And then you said, come over, hang out. I said, so this is what I want to do. And then you just lay it on. He's so intense and passionate. It's just like, I guess I want to do it. I guess so, Vinny.
Oh my god.
At first things were looking up. We very quickly found the right group of people. And everyone was really looking forward to filming the script that they signed on for. Unfortunately, that is not the script that we used in the final product. Because as you can imagine, having a big cast of 20-something and 30-something year olds led to a lot of scheduling conflicts, whether it be for work or, just simply having a life. It led to a lot of issues with scheduling. And me and my impatient ADHD-ridden brain decided that instead of taking time and setting things up properly, waiting for everyone's schedules to clear up so we can get together and film things, I just changed the script. Time and time and time again. Leaving the final version of the script looking absolutely nothing like what it was originally intended. You see, we didn't film the first version of the script, or the second, or the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. No, instead, we filmed a bastardized Frankenstein version of my original script. So again, as you can imagine, this was the perfect recipe for success.
Can I just say it's crazy that I was just like, hey, this one day, let's see if everybody's free, and everybody wound up being free. This is the exact opposite of what used to happen when I was scheduled.
I just want to know. Yeah, except like you all came like on time.
Yeah,
that's the only difference.
In my aspect, like within a half hour of the time I said, which is perfect. That's on time.
Yeah, no.
That's the one
thing is, and remember, is the fact that everyone was canceling every day. There were like people were dropping. The fucking script was rewritten like
canceled
20 times.
Over 20 times. No. The exact number of script rewrites was, I think it was slightly under 30 times. I think I rewrote the script 27 or 28 times when we were filming this. So that's why it's such a fucking defect.
Bro. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how could it be your fault when you were trying to freaking well, yeah, you know what? That was your fault. We're trying to piece everyone and trying to be a good guy. We needed to be assholes. That's what we needed to do.
Exactly. Man. Don't put Joe Schumacher and play all yourself, Vinny. Play on those people.
It wasn't your fault. It was everybody else. I feel like my friends are like my own mothers. They're just like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. Everybody else has a problem.
I said it before. For a guy who has a huge dick, you sure have a lot of little dick energy, man.
You can actually see, as this movie progresses, Vinny's mental health declining because he's tired of filming this fucking movie.
I was more than today.
It's so funny. I think it started.
Because you know what it is okay. We were filming for 3 months, which isn't a long time to be filming something. But we were filming like at least like 2 or 3 times a week.
But you know what it is? It was just scheduling conflicts. We're like, can you make it today? No, I can't make it.
Alright, so let me rewrite these.
So yeah, let me change the script.
You should have had to do that.
It started when Todd picked you up. I think when Todd's picking you up, talking about not sleeping with his sister, that's when you're like done.
But like we took this really seriously, and then like the last month and a half was just like, like we met up. I think there were times where we met up and we just didn't film.
I was pissed. I was
That's also because Carissa got in a little bit later, so she was like, she didn't get worn out. She didn't like, you know, she didn't get beat down.
No disrespect to you, but I would get there later because I'm like, I am not leaving a paying job to go to this thing that may or may not film.
I would never tell anybody to.
I told him, when we were talking about doing this, I was like, you only pissed me off because of this shit.
The scheduling.
Yeah, the scheduling, because I would show up
honestly,
and I would wait an hour for them to not show up.
No, it pissed me off also because part of me was like, bitch, I fucking rushed here, and you're just waltzing in like an hour and a half later.
Yes.
Honestly, I can't wait for the sound effects. The sound effects are gonna be great. And that's the one thing I remember about this fucking movie.
What's in the back room?
The devil. But you can call me his man.
Tonight?
Alright, man, what did I tell you? I don't know.
Clever.
What freaking Final Cut Pro editing software did you get that sound from?
Nice.
You know, okay.
It was GarageBand.
Let me just say, at the end of everything, it's my name that's on everything, so I'm the one who has to take responsibility.
No.
However,
It's your
it wasn't my initial stupid idea, it was my stupid decision to take that idea.
Oh, my accent came out.
Todd was like,
What's your accent?
hey,
What's that
you should
accent?
totally have like sound effects. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like,
Oh, ding!
Yeah, wow. I like those little tidbit things,
I
though,
thought they
those
were
little
cute.
sounds, you know?
I think I
For
overdid
cute
it.
for a first movie.
I think I overdid it.
It's
your
first.
It's like,
I
I
still
like
have that
Scott
necklace.
Pilgrim, so that's what like that kind of stuff reminds me of. If you can do it like smooth and stylistically, you know. Audio wise, oh my god, bro, what was going on?
Bro, I didn't learn how to level audio properly until like last year.
It just goes from like, yeah, guys,
You know what?
good time, and it's like, whoa, what is this?
You know,
Go get her. No, Ethan, come back. Ethan's leaving? No, Cindy. No. Jeremy and Cindy. Alright. So, you're a woman. You're at a crossroad.
What the thing was, like, your writing was definitely there. It's just, again, you never realize, like, all the work that's put into, like, a little short until you actually have to do all of it.
Right. Yeah. And I changed the script like a million
Yes.
times.
No, but we
I
also
just
could
like
have
that.
dubbed certain parts.
I love that we used 2 different comic book stores too.
Yeah.
It was noticeable.
Nobody would notice it.
Well,
My-
sorry,
Wow.
everyone. We used 2 different comic book stores.
You know, it's weird. You kept telling me to put my glasses on, like take my glasses off, and then in some scenes I have my glasses on, and it's just like,
It's so funny.
I don't know. It's-
You look like a different person without your glasses, though.
Yeah, I
Don't you
can't
put
see.
them
That's
back
why.
You all look like different people to me too. I think I wanted you to have the glasses on because I wanted you to have the goggles on for like a
He
decent.
did
portion
have
of it.
them on.
Yeah, and then like parts of it we just didn't have the goggles, so we were like, fuck it, let's just film it anyway.
Because I remember there's one scene later on where I had a totally different outfit. And you
Most
still
people
filmed it.
did.
You know what? See,
The continuity is.
Oh, the continuity is
Oh,
crap.
yeah.
You know what the sad part is? I remember asking you when I was on my way, I was like, should I go get my old outfit? And you were like, no, don't worry about it. I'm like, but I'm wearing a black dress. I was in jeans and a t-shirt.
I think we like wrote something in to explain that. There's no explaining why people randomly grow facial hair, but we did write something.
Hormones.
Yeah,
That's what I can
it's-
say.
I remember I fucked something up too. You remember we did this scene.
You had a different shirt.
I got a haircut right now.
Yeah. And well, how about me? I have like a goatee, and then in other shots I have a full beard.
Yeah.
Like shot to shot. There's
Yeah.
no continuity.
We needed more camera angles.
I'll remember that for the next project I'm putting together.
You only got one side of the conversation.
Well, because I had
I
a
had
full
to look
beard.
at this mug the entire time.
Well, because I had a full beard the entire time.
That's right.
Yeah, the continuity's all over the place in this.
Look at his beard.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the beard! The fucking beard!
I remember I shot that for you, bro. Like we were outside, and you just like shoot my back.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, you record. I'm telling you, you can see who's recording
This
this.
dude fucking big.
I love it.
Oh my fucking god! I fucking forgot Frank was in this! Well, I'm not gonna put his last name name is. Frank is
Frank, the one that lives on.
You just need to bleep that.
I was like, if it's the back of my head, no one's gonna see the beard.
Bro!
You can clearly see growing off the side.
It's so dumb.
Like, instead of shaving my beard like a normal person, I was like, I like my beard. I'm just gonna shoot angles from behind my head and you won't be able to tell. And I was wrong, because you can, not only can you tell, it's very noticeable.
Yeah, and you kind of ruined the shot, but...
Oh, it absolutely ruined the shot.
I mean, this movie ruins YouTube, so it doesn't matter.
Rez, you were a part of this.
I know.
This looks like the stunt double.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
even
it's
notice
just him.
that.
We
He's
couldn't
just
get
the
V back, so we had to get the next, mohawked man that we could find.
Honestly, I would not have noticed if you didn't just bring it up.
I can't not notice it.
And you actively try to avoid it, and it's just like, bro.
The more I tried to, and then I tried doing the Chris Evans thing. Like, remember at the end of like the first Avengers, he's got a beard and he's trying to hide it by having his hand on.
Yeah, bro.
You just were Todd, where I'm just like this.
It's
The
just
entire
like
time.
you're just like, ugh.
No one's gonna notice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like coworkers.
Oh yeah, because nobody's gonna notice your freaking beard.
I might redo the scene and cover my beard with my hand now. Like,
Yeah,
is
right.
that what that were?
Yeah.
We should give you a mask.
Like, I would have to do the Count Dracula thing.
Like, whoa.
But look at the dude, we went from like wearing little short sleeves to
Until
like
like,
winter
what?
wear.
Yeah.
This was like a long.
On 2 different shirts, right? Is this supposed to be after the fucking? Is this after work?
And you're wearing your jacket because you probably didn't wear the same outfit.
Yeah.
By the end of the scene, I was like, oh.
Neither did Todd. There was so many different outfit changes in day one.
I know there was.
It was like
Oh, wow,
3
that
different
was all
seasons.
just- oh my god, that was all just day
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, bro, that shit doesn't make any
God.
sense.
No, it doesn't.
That's why he shaved, right?
Yeah.
That's why he shaved. He had for the fire squad.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Yeah, he came up to me and like mid-shooting, he was like, "Hey, problem. So I'm gonna be doing this, and I gotta shave." I was like, "Oh, that's all right. Our continuity's already fucked."
After day one.
Oh god.
I always tried to like keep everything on par when we were filming though. I tried to bring the same outfit at least.
It's different shirt.
Well, that's another thing I noticed about every outfit.
It's
she
light
wears.
out there.
He's there till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god, and that's me.
Look at you.
Sweatiness.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, because you were wearing the black dress.
Bro, you might as well.
It's the same night. It's the same day.
You might as well have been playing 2 different characters.
I might
I
as well
think
have
that-
been, yeah.
You're like fucking,
Honestly?
yeah, you're Phoebe and her twin sister Ursula.
Wait.
Fucking-
Well, Franny,
Alright.
Franny, Franny, if I remember correctly, you got along well with everybody on the cast, right? Like at the time.
No, I hated everyone as soon as I met them. Every single person, I hated them.
No, this is true. This is true. Like the first day that Franny, because Franny came from Mexico, like Franny was
They started filming about a month while I was in Mexico. I came after like about a month or so, 2 months, and I just came in and started helping, right? And this was the first time that I met all of these people. These are all people that already casted, already have their roles, have already worked a couple of days together and shit. And like everyone's like joking around and getting along together. And I don't know, just something about the vibe. It was like, I don't like any of these motherfuckers. It was like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Like, seriously. The thing is that Vinny was telling me that all these people that he like hired were like creative and they were comedians and shit like that. And the whole day I was just like waiting. I'm like, I'm gonna wait to see if you can make me laugh. And they all try, and not one of them, not a single one made me fucking laugh. And I was like, really? I already knew it was gonna be a shit fucking project, because I knew if these couldn't make me fucking laugh, then I knew that this was gonna be a bullshit project. I was already hating everyone.
Well, to be fair, I will say that I don't think that they're the reason it sucks. I think I'm the reason it sucks, not them. He was really angry. It was weird because like I've never seen that side of Franny, but like something about these people just, and it's funny. Here's my favorite part about this. We had, and if we have enough time tonight, maybe I'll show you guys. But we had a behind the scenes series, right? where everyone's like talking about how great it is to be on the cast and how everybody likes each other, and it's so full of shit because everyone fucking hated each other on set. I believe Frankie when she says that she liked everybody, though.
I believe that too.
There was a part you were supposed to shoot with Todd and Lila, and they had said that we'll be right back because we're hungry. We're gonna get like Domino's or something. So you go over and get Domino's. It takes them like an hour to get back, and like as they were coming, as they were taking so long, I was like, asked Frankie like, how far away is Domino's? And she's like, that's like 15 minutes away. What the fuck is taking them so long? They come back with Domino's. Turns out they in their car and which is the most like annoying thing because it's like you guys could just go back. You could have done that any time.
And like they showed up with like their hair all messed up too. Like we could tell like what happened. They didn't even need to say it. Like we knew.
Yes, we knew what it was. It's like saying I'm going to the store to get milk, and then you come back 2 hours later high with a case of milk, and you're like.
It's half drunk.
It's half drunk. It's like, well, I got the milk. It's like
it's like your dad saying, "All right, I'm gonna go get some cigarettes," and then
20 years
you never see that again.
But then 20 years later, comes back. It's like, oh, I got those cigarettes finally.
He shows up with a Lucy.
A Lucy. Not even the whole thing. Just
a one Lucy.
I got the cigarettes, son. I got it.
With Lila and Todd, I think they're just
on the balcony.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember Lila and Todd, they were supposed to kiss on the balcony.
Yes.
And even then,
How
looking
uncomfortable
back,
are those scenes gonna be to look at now?
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Oh no, yeah, no, it's been weird when I watched it before. It's just like, ooh,
just
this is
throwing
strange.
it out there.
Another big mistake I made, which I shouldn't have because I'd already experienced this problem in the past, is that I casted a couple to play love interests. Now, my thought process behind this was that both were really funny, and I wanted everyone on set to feel comfortable. As someone who has anxiety, the comfortability of others has always been really, really important to me. I don't like being uncomfortable, so I don't want anybody else to have to experience that either. And I can understand seeing your significant other, with somebody else, whether it be acting or otherwise, probably isn't the most comfortable scenario for a lot of people. So I said, fuck it, I'll just put them together. They've been together this long, nothing's gonna happen, we'll get through the movie, everything will be fine.
Wrong!
Yeah, unfortunately that couple broke up during filming. It ended with the two wanting absolutely nothing to do with each other. And there was a chunk of their scenes, now not filmed, that would never be filmed. So that's why in the movie, the Lila character goes from loathing Todd to just randomly hooking up with him. I mean, I know that poorly reflects on me as a writer and probably also as a director, but then again, so does everything else in this. But I just want you to know that was not the original plan. I just had to work with what I already had. Had to try to piece together something with the scenes that were already filmed. There wasn't a whole lot I could do. And we'd already invested so much time into filming their scenes that it didn't make sense to just get rid of all of them either. So that's what I was left with.
You could tell that they were kind of a couple because they were like forcing the kiss to happen. They were like, "Oh, you have something on your face," mwah! Like, that made no sense.
I need to see that now because I'm like, I don't remember that.
I remember seeing it. I'm like, why did I feel like that was just forced? They just wanted to show off that they were together on screen.
Look how it happened.
It turned out to
Well, no, I've noticed every time a couple does that, whether it's celebrities or something small like this, it never works out. Never. Well, not even insecurities. It's just like the curse of like when you get somebody's name tattooed on you. With the exception of like family, it never works out when you get someone's name tattooed.
You find out they're not related to you. Yo, Frankie, what can I ask? Like, what was your first thoughts when I asked you if we could use your house for a party scene?
I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have my fucking first party, yo.
Yeah, like, wasn't that the thing too? Is like we were like, well, Frankie's never been to a party, and we need to do a party scene. Why don't we just do a party scene at Frankie's house, and
first and last time, yo, that shit ended horrible.
Yo, how did it end up horrible?
The cops?
Oh, did the cops show up?
That was the same night.
Oh, that was the night we got trapped on the balcony. Me and John were talking about this. Holy shit, that's fucking great. Oh my god, I'm so glad you remember this. Bro, me and John, when we did the viewing at my house, and you're gonna see it in the final cut of this.
Was this filmed at
I don't like any
Frankie's? Yeah.
Speaking of Frankie's, Ja.
Oh yeah, that shit was wild, bro. I was like, I was thinking when you start talking about stories, that's all I think about.
Was going through whatever the fuck, and like we couldn't get down the staircase
Because they just want to be so dysfunctional right in front of the stairs. It's just like, go around.
There was a moment where me and Ja were like we were on top of the balcony in your house, and we looked down. We were thinking about jumping off the fucking balcony.
She was getting you ready to jump. She was ready for a suicide to happen.
I mean, yeah. Nah, I probably wouldn't. I was so scared, though. Because it's just like, I want to go
Bro,
through the steps.
You're the one who was looking at me and were like, you think we can make it?
Yeah, because it was just like, but like, I would have tried to scale it in somewhere.
No, you know what you could have done now that I know a little more about film? You guys could have made it like you were faking jumping over, and then suddenly...
No, we were trying to really jump.
Yo, yeah, that was bad. That was bad. First and last time, never again.
Sajid was there too.
My party lesson.
Yeah, Sajid was there too. He walked down the stairs where all of that was happening. And then, like, he got to the bottom of the stairs. He's like, hey, excuse... all right, I'll just go back upstairs. Then he came back up. He's like...
I guess we gotta jump.
Oh. And, like, we were seriously considering that. I think we were up there for, like, it was an extended amount of time. It was, like, 3 hours. So
I'm just like, nah, we could just chill for a little bit longer, just wait it out, It's gonna be fine.
Right? It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
I was not getting involved in that shit.
Wait, how far in this are we? Are we at the 15-minute
mark?
We're
not even 15. We're 13 right now.
Oh Lord.
I had to take the biggest shit when you told
It looks like you didn't go. I see it.
And that's why I had my head down, because I was literally like shaking my fucking leg, and I was bro, I'm sorry. It came out. It just came out.
Wow.
No, this shit out.
Oh my God.
I've been hiding this for fucking 5 years, motherfucker. But bro, I was like fucking what is that thing called when it comes out you suck it back in?
Oh, it was like groundhog.
Yeah. I was
told it was prairie dogging.
Straight up groundhogging right here. If like you could tell I'm go for it.
He's clutching.
Yeah.
Did it?
He's clutching them cheeks.
Yeah, he looked pretty stressed.
There it is.
Right now the tip.
I will never look at that the same.
I'm so glad we have you for this behind-the-scene commentary.
See, this is what we look for.
All of Lila's parts, like, the focus was all on
titties.
Fucking...
Well, wasn't Alan doing most of the shooting?
So I literally had to crop out, like, her in certain shots just so, like, her face was the fucking focus.
Also, like, a lot of those times she was shooting in their scenes, crazy cleavage, just on purpose, like out there. No, I feel yeah, but
no, she told.
But also like, the camera that there's two people that play it right there.
She told me, she was like, it's fucked up that I have to go out of my way to show my. And you have to go out of your way to try to edit it out. So she knows she was.
Focusing. Back up, Jack.
Cut that shit out!
I remember the bedroom scene.
Oh god. Oh.
No, my bed was noisy.
This is the scene. Do we need to discuss this scene?
I think
do we
the
need
Me Too
so wait,
movement,
your
we
primary
definitely
target.
need to
Wait, do we need to justify this scene right now?
I don't think there is a justification.
No, we can right now between us two and just say it was neither of our ideas.
That scene.
Okay.
The scene.
But I want to go on record saying that bedroom scene was all Alan's doing.
It was, because Alan's a creep.
That is so accurate.
The scene that, like, still to this day, I get made fun of because this scene was my idea. This scene was not in the script.
Oh God! Wait, how did this happen?
I felt bullied into it by Jess.
Me?
It was like there was an implication.
There was an implication and stuff.
That situation was based off a real thing that happened to me, so it's not like it. I was making fun of a situation that happened in my own life. Like
Right.
I wasn't, like if that situation didn't happen to me, I don't think I'd be comfortable writing that.
And I pushed for the actual scene to take place.
It was you, Bozzard, and Alan, and you guys approached me. It's like, so what's going on with this scene?
No,
Oh,
Alan
not
did.
even a sex scene. You guys
No,
are very
No,
serious.
it's aggressive.
There was a lot of hard
No,
R's
it was
and not that
Alan.
kind.
Oh damn! No, you gotta stay away from the hard R.
Always.
There's a bunch of hard R's you gotta stay
Hold
away
on.
You're
from.
never good.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking
Your battery's dying. V, your battery's dying.
You were in the middle of justifying why you were.
I'm not.
Why? No, why you're about to rape him? That's
No.
what you're about to do.
So what happened was.
Okay, so we have Jess here. What was your guys and Eric and Nikki's first view on watching Coworkers when you saw that scene?
Which scene? Wait.
The scene.
The scene? Which scene?
The mounting.
There we go.
Mountain scene, yeah.
You just like saying
Vinny,
I do.
We thought Vinny put the scene in the movie because he wanted to look all cool. Like, yeah, I got all these girls after me, and that's why he put that in. He wrote that in, and he had the whole scene because he wanted to look a little cooler. And then Vinny got mad when he heard me say that to him.
You got mad?
No, I didn't get mad.
What's wrong with
He
it?
had,
Really?
He had to show me the video where
I had to
Al
show him
Dent
the
says,
video.
"We gotta put that mountain."
I want you to listen to this too. Tell everybody what you told me I need to add into the script.
Okay.
It needs to be included in the script. It's
Let us
essential to the script. Oh, he's gonna take front center stage.
Because it is essential. So we're in the final makings of coming to scene together, which basically will be a sex scene. And I was telling Vinny about how I wanted characters to get caught, and I told it that when he writes it to have the female character in the scene, because he's also in the scene, to mount him. And he's like, I can't write actress mounts writer. Like, I haven't met her.
Jessica LeBert? Oh,
Yeah.
she worked.
Yes. Okay. So I keep telling me he's afraid to write it.
Listen
It's
to this.
essential to the scene that to catch them in the compromised position, she needs to mount him. She needs to be on top of him so that we can.
Are you agreeing with him or are you reiterating?
I'm emphasizing it.
Okay, thank you.
She needs to.
Okay,
Not like she has to. But she needs to.
With clothing on.
With clothing on. Yeah, I'm not
So
telling.
she's dry humping.
Because.
Exactly.
Because.
I'm not
How 6th grade?
Because.
Because otherwise, it's not going to be a believable compromised position if somebody catches them. If they're just, oh, we're just laying there, we can just be talking to each other. But if a girl is on top of a guy, you're going to think, oh my God, what are they doing? It's essential to the scene, and he's afraid because he's like, I can't write for one of my other actors to mount me. I can't write the script.
No, dude. Okay, well, let's see. How does it look on paper if the writer is writing that the actress should
Separate writer from actor.
Dude, separate from DIA. We're Jesus
This is
Christ.
not. Stop taking it a dirty mind. No, that was an episode of Ruby.
Well, they
That's
could
another
be
story.
writing in a certain way where it looks like he's doing something and he's really like behind her instead of like on top
Okay,
of her.
she's proposing something completely different.
No, not him on top of her. Her on top of him.
I know, but it could be funny if they do it that way.
I secretly feel
Why don't we just have her mount a fucking pillow?
He doesn't want to say now.
Basically, the whole idea I had was that you see like a scene like that.
I secretly feel like we're reenacting. This is exactly how Two Girls One Cup came up. like somebody, like Alan came out of nowhere and it was just like, we should get a cup.
You said discussing the fact like I would never want to be near her. It was not my choice.
No, Jess, it's just I'm not keen on being. Is this? I'm weird. I don't like being.
Did you tell them what I said? When this
no, that's the part.
What'd you
say? Dude, look, the whole thing got done because Al talked to her, and then the two of them. No, it was her fault too because the two of them peer pressured me.
No, I did not peer pressure you. I know we went like this.
She peer pressured me into getting by her.
No, okay, this is what happened.
That's exactly what.
That is not what happened. No, it's not.
She agreed. You heard that. That is a confession. She agreed. She agreed to it. She said it. It was a confession.
What's the story?
The real story is Al came to me and someone else. What?
V?
No, it's someone else.
No, someone else came to me.
No, like they both came to me. So Al came to me and he's like, I have to tell you about a scene. I wanted to make sure it's okay. And he tells me it, and I'm like, he's like, this is nothing to do with V. He's kind of like weird, like asking you about this, but because he wrote the script.
Because I was not going to ask.
No, exactly. I'm putting that on the record right now. You did not ask me to do this. And so Al asked me, and I was like, well, is it in the script? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, do I actually have to him? And they were like, oh.
They were like, that was a preference, and she's like, I'm gonna fucking do it.
No.
Wait a minute. It wasn't even by attraction. It was a power thing.
No, but here's the thing.
It was a power thing.
Let me finish. Shut up. So,
like now.
So, I was like, I mean, if it's in the script, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with what we were doing. We were fully clothed. There was nothing to it. We didn't.
There wasn't.
The most touching we had was like me grabbing your hand.
That was yeah.
And we discussed that.
No,
yes,
she was on top of it. Oh.
Yeah, but he grabbed my hands. But that was the most touching we really had, besides like my legs on your crotch.
See, you straddled me for like all of a couple seconds because your shots were done on pillows.
Yes. Because we were more comfortable with that.
Hey guys, we're inside the hashtag.
But Alan was trying to get us to like just be on top of each other throughout the entire.
Yeah, but we weren't doing that.
Alan was trying to direct a whole different type of.
He was trying to direct a porn. But the thing is that he was trying to do it. But the thing was though, I said as long as it's on the script and it's done like not in a provocative way.
Yeah, like you can't get in trouble with it or anything.
Yeah, we're fine.
As long as the is done in the non.
Eric's not here.
Listen,
Eric's not here.
it wasn't because her clothes were on.
But if Alan had his way,
But
our
Alan was
clothes-
not getting his way.
If Alan had
If Alan had his way,
our clothes would be off.
yes, and if Alan had his way, he would be in jail.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So-
Alan would have directed us fucking.
Yes,
if Alan had his way.
exactly.
Wait, real quick. Vinny, you remember Alyssa and
Yeah,
Nikki?
of course, I know
Jess, this is
Allie.
my cousin Nikki. This is my girlfriend Jess, and this is his girlfriend Alyssa. Here, you can sit right here and right there.
You just missed the story about how I am not a narcissistic douchebag.
Oh wait, no, she's still finishing the story.
That's pretty much it though, is that at the end, like, we kind of agreed to do it not in a provocative way, and I think we did it in a very nice way. I don't
The was done in a very tasteful.
Yeah, Vinny put that in the script just to show that he can get girls.
That's absolutely why I did it. I was like, I need to show that I'm the fucking man.
And I'm the only thing that he was able to get, which shows
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right,
it's really
absolutely.
sad.
Like,
Well, wait a minute.
Like I was like, could you do it naked? And she was like, no. And I was like, fuck it, no one else is gonna do it. So you just
He wrote the script, one. Two.
I did not write this scene in the script.
Chill. Sit down.
Be humble.
Beg. No.
This is exactly what she did in the scene.
No. Roll over. Play dead.
Oh,
now
okay.
die.
You just told me before they even got out of here that you were the only one who wrote the story. So how did Al put that scene in there if you were the only one who wrote the fucking
Because
story?
I did write it into the script, but it was done differently.
It
was supposed to be implied because like she was basically just supposed to lean down on me, and then we go down.
Oh, but
the camera pans over to me opening the door, which I thought would have been more effective anyway because
But
it just
Al
it's
was like,
quicker.
I want to see boobs.
I want to see some
There was
Al.
no. He got cleavage.
That's what I
I was
That's what I was
and I saw.
Remember that scene?
So
I'm sorry for that inconvenience.
I'm sorry that my tits.
I know.
The guy in the beginning, the very
I'll
beginning.
try to get rid of them next.
He's the one with the glasses.
Tape them down.
Tape them down to the what the
It was 2 minutes.
wound. A wound.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
If Alan had his way.
I'd be naked right now.
Alan, on the first day of shooting at your house, Alan went out of his way to like talk to her off screen. It was him, Chris, who was a background actor, and somebody else, and they started talking, and it was like, yo, so Vinny's not going to want to do this scene. You have to convince him to do this scene.
Alan came to me, explained the scene.
Could you tell me what he explained?
I don't remember. This was 5 years ago. He just told me to pull down your pants and just go at it.
Do you normally listen to people when they tell you to do that?
Yeah.
If they have cameras, yes.
And I'm not getting paid, duh. And in front of people that I just met that day.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds like a wonderful decision.
That was the first.
That was the first day. This is the first day. First of this day was fucked already because everything was like I just met everyone, And then Alan came to me, brought up the scene. We discussed what I was comfortable with. We did not give a shit what he was comfortable with.
Are you recording this?
Yes, he is.
And, what else did he suggest? Because you're talking about comfortability right
now.
And
when you
what
watch
if you
it,
take your clothes off?
Was that something?
Just be I wouldn't be surprised with that one.
Was he like? He was like, B. At first you take your shirt off, and then you caress it.
I think he did want his shirt off.
Guys, he had his shirt off?
I think he did. I think he
I feel
wanted clothes
I was
off.
just saying the same thing. I feel like Alan would be that. He's like, just be comfortable, take your shirt off.
Alan means well, but he comes off as creepy when he does stuff like that.
I think he's creepy.
But okay, I was trying to be nice. Yeah, he comes off as creepy. Alan, I'm sorry, you're a nice guy, but you're creepy as the young folks like to say.
I will apologize because I could tell that you were clearly uncomfortable. She seemed very okay with it.
She was pretty comfortable.
She was comfortable with it. You seemed very uncomfortable. And I realized that because you're the type of person that, you know, if you don't like to be in a situation like that with a person in any other way than, like, you intend to. Like, if you're, like, with somebody, like, you're cool. You're doing your thing. I was much younger, and I didn't know, and I was being funny with it, and I didn't know the kind of way director has to, like, talk to people.
Right.
I apologize for that. It was a manner of I was trying to articulate something, and it came off like, oh, Alan just wants to shoot like a...
Alan just wants to
make... Because I feel like the scene, actually having the scene made it funnier just because your character at least was presented as a guy that's kind of like in control. So to have this woman kind of like just kind of force you down, like, no, we're doing this.
You know, I wish you could have, like, vocalized what you're saying to me right now back then.
Yeah.
Because if that was your intention with the scene, I would have acted it a little bit differently. And, like, I would have tried to play into that more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Jess would have, too. Like, I don't think any of us were articulating ourselves well.
Yeah.
But, like, if you would have articulated that, like, I would have agreed with you that, like, that shooting the scene that way could work like that.
Okay, here's the compromise we made. I was like, what if she mounts me for half a scene, and then the rest of the scene is her on a pillow, but we won't see the pillow. So, like you could, and he's like, no, dude, you should just be mounted the entire scene. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
There were parts of the scene where you weren't even in the scene.
Yes, that was my comfortable.
That's fine, and we were like, that's really
he
fine.
was like, no, you need to.
No, I wasn't comfortable with that either because what the scene was.
No, but Alan was saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a wrong way to mount a guy,
No,
but okay.
there is.
So I need to see
Because
it
there's
out
a
more.
part of the scene.
I need more ass in this shot.
I thought you were. I need an example. Somebody mount me.
So
Alan wasn't like, no, this is how you mount him.
Just pull your shirt down. Just pull your shirt
It's
down.
like, let me show you. This is how you mount a man. Like,
let's just play
no.
and then they'll see what we're talking about.
Oh, I
Because,
know.
like,
oh god, no, let's roll the clip. Roll the clip.
yeah, just roll it because I can't explain it without like showing you where, like where.
Okay, well, whoa, you threw him down.
Yeah, I did.
I like
get
how
that.
Will Smith is one of the recommended.
And then there he is.
And then he
It's like face in this looks so disapprovingly.
that's the face. That's the face of him saying you need to mount better.
You know what? But I'll be honest. Like, Jess was cool, so Jess made me feel like really comfortable with doing that because like I was like, oh, you know, it's not gonna be weird if it's with her. She's like chill. It's fine.
So that was Coworkers, and I assure you that it's actually much worse than it looks. But before you ask, no, I will not be re-uploading this travesty. However, this Halloween, for one night only, I will be premiering this movie on my channel. And when I say one night only, I mean, if you are not there during the stream, you will not see it because it will be deleted the very next day. Maybe an extra day after, because maybe, I don't know. But 2 days is the longest it's gonna stay up. If by some miracle you contributing degenerates are still here, and I don't know why you would be, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video, and maybe there will be more like this in the future, who knows. Thank you all again for tuning in. I always appreciate the support, and I will catch you in the next one.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
I am vengeance. I am the night, and that was V Infuso. Just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out. Catch him next time Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Listen, after coworkers, we did become coworkers.
Yes, we really did.
So
Wow, you actually work together?
Look at that.
And it's-
Oh, now you're professional.
No, I'm not professional. I'm doing fucking YouTube videos.
Fuck yeah.
For 43,000 people.
Better than most of us.
Yeah.
Better than me.
It's alright.
He's being modest, bro.
Yeah, you
really
are.
He got like 7 million views.
I can't
collectively.
even
That's
hear
pretty
myself
cool.
or any